Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a Friday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers. And today, in studio, all the way from Edgewater, I have Alex and Kitchen from Moontime Crepes.
How's it going?
Welcome, gentlemen. I've been to your place. It is bomb. I love the whole Edgewater marketplace. They did a phenomenal job. But what you guys are doing are really unique. Who's going to give me a little history of Moontime?
This is, my name's Alex, if you will. I'm one of the managers. This is Kitchen, the owner. We started about 5.5 years ago out of a 10x10 tent doing farmers markets and a few things down in Rhino. Worked our way up to a food truck, and now we're in the Edgewater market, like you said. Basically, this guy right here is a professional chef, done all kinds of cuisine, many different things, but this is unique. Not a lot of people doing the crepe game, and we kind of Americanized it. We took a French street food and decided to play a little, twist on it. We sweeten it up. We do the Monte Cristo. We've got a couple of specials like a pork green chili and things we bring back seasonally. And honestly, it's just been a fun ride, but we kind of themed it all around his favorite band, Widespread Panic, and all the crepes are named after that. There's a lot of love there, music and all that, and that energy we put into it definitely is where the love and how we started this bad boy.
For people at home who've never had a crepe, tell them what a crepe is.
I mean, it's sweet, savory. I mean, it's a thin pancake. There's some people would say, and it's got whatever you want. The sky's the limit that you can put in it. You can make shepherd's pie, chicken waffles, biscuits and gravy. You can put whatever you want inside of it. I mean, putting our own spin on like our Monte Cristo. I make the Monte Cristo. I cut it up into little pieces and I tempura batter it in my crepe batter and I deep fry it. With the ham and the chicken and the honey mustard and the cheddar and serve it with a side of raspberry preserve. So that's something that people aren't doing too much, either.
The thing about crepes, you have to make it to order, right?
Yeah, making it to
order.
So
nothing's pre-made.
No, totally. So you can customize it however way you want. You don't like onions in there, we can substitute sauces, cheeses and all that, because we do make gluten-free crepes and vegan crepes as well, so you can come on down and try those as well. You just put whatever veggies you want. Of course, all the sweet ones can be vegan too.
What makes the difference between a good crepe and a bad crepe?
It's all about the recipe and how you make your batter. I mean, I have a little secret ingredient in my batter that makes it a little bit sweeter. So with the savory, it kind of complements it a lot. And I don't use buckwheat or anything like that, like most crepe places do. So you kind of get that textury. Or salty. In France, they use too much salt, so they're more salty. So mine's more of a sweet, traditional, Americanized French crepe batter.
Yeah, I think that's where the American element, and again, he kind of downplays it. I feel like he's got a lot of practice this. He makes it look very easy, but again, every crepe's made to order, can be customized. Like you said, we have all those options. But the reality is it takes a lot of practice and talent for sure on his end to put these out, and especially do it in a timely manner in about 2 to 3 minutes per crepe.
I think I read you guys are using like premium ingredients too.
Yeah, we try to resource everything the best we can, locally and whatnot. We're not farm to table or anything like that. We definitely go a little mainstream. There's been a lot of hiccups in the supply chain and things with COVID, so we've had to change our menu seasonally and kind of adapt there. That's been a battle for most restaurants, unfortunately, but hey, we're still open and we're still rocking and rolling, and I think we're seeing it get better and better, I think, each month.
All right, let's start talking about what you brought me for lunch. Start with this guy here.
That one is called our Papa Legba. It's got cheddar cheese, roasted chicken in it, basil pesto, cherry tomatoes, some baby spinach, and light balsamic in that one.
And so the Papa Legba is actually our mascot as well. So you see the husky in there. That's his dog, and name of a Talking Head song. So that's probably
Papa
one of our go-to.
So he's kind of where the logo came from.
So you named your dog after a Talking Head song?
Yeah,
yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You really do like music, and I'm into the Talking Heads.
Talking Heads.
Can you sing me a little?
That'll be next show.
Come and ride your horse.
Yeah, that's definitely one of our go-to crepes, though, and a very popular one.
This isn't. If you were in France, they would never do anything like this, would they?
I don't think so. They only use certain items there. I don't know if they go all out. Those little boutiques and stuff, they only have 6-7 ingredients that they mix around, which
Smells so good.
Yeah, that one is really popular.
Okay, and this guy here.
That's our Happy Camper. It's a play on the s'mores. It's got peanut butter, milk chocolate, the marshmallows, graham crackers, and then bananas. So Happy Camper, you're right by the fire. You're gonna be a happy camper with that one.
Awesome. And then this just shows the different...
Just the fresh ingredients that go inside of it.
Sure.
Organic mushrooms, you know, good goat cheese, you know, cherry tomatoes. We also have a green chili that we put in here. This is one of our veggie crepes that has the goat cheese, the mushrooms, the onions, the tomatoes, you know, all that. That's our bacon and our ham and our roasted chicken that we put in there. We do all that ourselves, so.
Shut up. So I knocked it over twice.
And then like you highlighted earlier, so this is our Monte Cristo over here that we do in a traditional crepe fashion, but then we cut it up and we actually tempura batter it and fry it right there. Those are all made to order as well. And then we have raspberry preserves dipping sauce on the side. So it makes it a little bit more of a snack, shareable item. Good to be, you know, bar friendly,
like,
all
he's
of
nodding
that.
his head, he's like,
but it is.
Yeah,
it is
people have been
stupid.
loving them. They keep coming back. We make a lot of them a week.
Is that this
and
right
then
here?
these are our homemade tots that I mix
these are
up
different.
with shredded potatoes with great seasoning. And then I stuff it with a Wisconsin cheese curd. Then I deep fry it for about 5-6 minutes. And when it's done, it just melts right apart. But, you know, I haven't seen anybody else doing that. Oh, you're going to have to get in there after a few
Those
time
have
for
been a
sure.
real.
I try not to
hit
eat
for
during the
sure.
show because then I'm talking with my mouth
Oh,
full.
yeah,
and
totally.
it just doesn't
And I
work.
also serve that with my homemade sweet heat sriracha that I make from scratch. You know, it's a yogurt-based sauce. You know, some sour cream, sriracha. You know, parsley, some sugar. You know, but you know, more on the sweeter side.
And then right here we're gonna have our beer battered cheese curds actually. So again, we take those cheese curds, those Wisconsin cheese curds, we hand batter them, deep fry them for a few minutes, and those are served with a sweet heat dipping sauce as well. Again, you can't go wrong with those during football season and all that fun stuff hanging around the bar. It's that time of year. See, there you go. You can't resist that one.
Maybe one.
Just one.
One little bite wouldn't hurt. All right, pass me that.
All right.
The Monte Cristo.
Again, this is the traditional form of the Monte Cristo, not the bites, but you've got your cheddar cheese, you've got some chicken in there, you've got your ham, little honey mustard and raspberry preserves, powdered with a little powdered sugar on top.
Yeah, that one is really good.
And I'd
Check
say
it out.
that's probably one of our classic crepes. That's our personal favorites of all time. So
Yeah.
that's not going anywhere. That's been around for a while, and who doesn't like a Cristo?
That's gonna be my lunch. All right, what's
Totally.
this one?
And this is just that veggie one. It's goat cheese. That one's gonna be a little fluffy when you take it out, so be careful. But
Yeah, that one falls
that's
apart
goat
a little more.
cheese, spinach, tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, balsamic, a little sweet heat, a little garlic. You know, for the vegetarian lovers there.
I don't know what you're saying, Josh. Tilted?
Tilted.
I am
Tilted
tilted.
in.
More.
More
I'm
tilt.
gonna tilt you.
And again, the nice part is we have a little bit
Tilted
of
up.
everything. So we've kind of featured our savory, some of our heartier ones here. We've got a vegetarian option there and a sweet one, but we also do brunch as well. Everything basically all day long. We've got all day brunch. We can do any savory crepe all day
So
and any sweet
brunch,
crepe.
you're
So
talking
we-
about like a
Yeah,
bacon,
we
egg,
do
and
ones-
cheese kind of
Yeah.
thing?
We do
so-
bacon, egg, and cheese.
With some
Yeah,
green
we do
chili?
Benedicts, like a brie Benedict, a ham Benedict. You know,
Absolutely. So some of those I'd say are more of our popular crepes. And again, there's not a lot of people out there in the food truck game or in the Edgewater market that do breakfast. So if you're looking for brunch, please come check us out.
Yep.
I'd say that's one of our highlights. We do fresh squeezed orange juice and all the fried items and stuff there. So it's a good place to be on Sundays and spend your weekend.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about the food truck. People can rent that if they want, right? For their parties, they can.
Yeah, absolutely. So we book our food truck out. You know, we definitely do caterings, weddings, receptions, all that kind of stuff. Graduation season, that stuff. But it's definitely busy for us. But we also can find us at a few breweries. We work at New Terrain Brewing. We work at Cannonball Brewing. And
Do you know
Long
your
Table.
schedule at all?
So you can actually go to my website, moontimecrepes.com, and there's a little link there. You can find my full calendar for the year, track us down where the food truck is. But then again, 7 days a week, we're open I'd say about 10 to 9 on average at the Edgewater Public Market. We serve all of this all day. We're one of the first to open, one of the last to close. So
Tell
definitely
them
check
where
us
the
out at
where the
store.
market is.
So the Edgewater Public Market is actually located by Sloan's Lake, and it's going to be on 20th and Sheridan, right across from the Target. And definitely check us out. There's a lot of food options in there. There's a bar, a brewery, little boutiques. So it's a good place to take the kids or the friends and have a little happy hour.
When you go in, which side are you on?
So if you walk in the front door, actually, we're going to be the second one to the right-hand side, just past
Alright.
the bar. Got a nice popping
Yeah.
logo, so get familiar with that. You can't miss us by all means. But again, there's some other great places to check out, but I'd say we got to be one of the better ones in there with the most options.
Yeah, and they also got that great rooftop too.
And the
Oh,
rooftop patio, yeah, with the bar on there,
Yeah.
that's open Friday
So
through
cool.
Sunday,
If you've never
so-
visited Edgewater Market, in my
They-
opinion, I think it's the best food hall we
Yeah,
got.
they craned a airstream
Yeah.
on top of it and made it into a bar, and it overlooks the whole city. Even during the winter and stuff, there's heat lamps, there's TVs up there. You can watch football. You can come on down there. It's,
And there's parking.
yeah,
Yes,
and
yes,
there's parking.
absolutely, absolutely.
There's parking
And we
all
probably have
around.
the most options, the most parking, absolutely. So that's a huge game changer. And again, we're not too far away from Mile High Stadium and all that fun stuff. So during the season, come check us out.
All right. We forget anything, boys?
Well, you're gonna have to try a bite of that,
Oh,
and
I
the
am.
bite,
That
and the
definitely
Cristo
gotta
bite
be a
for
bite
sure
on-
right
on
after.
live air
But
there.
let's eat.
So you have watched the show, or maybe just been reading it everywhere. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, is that what that was? You knocked over? Just kidding.
I didn't knock it over.
I didn't see
Jerk.
nothing.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Really.
Yeah,
Again
you
for
too.
having
Thank
Give me
you
your
for having
website
us.
again.
So yeah, please check us out. Just go to moontimecrepes.com. We also have all the social media that's going to be tagged at Moontime Crepes or Moontime_Crepes. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. And again, the best way to find us would be at our store or check out that calendar to see where my food truck is because it changes, seasonally.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Everybody
again.
have a great
Appreciate it.
weekend. We'll be back at this next week. Let's eat.
Oh yeah.
I use this, isn't it?
That one for sure.
Well, I mean, you gotta get a little bit more raspberry on there.
It's freaking
I
delicious.
won't let you eat a little, no.
All right.
Get in there.
When you still love your food, you know it's good.